Welcome back, guys. How you all are doing? I think you will be doing fine. We are again back in this complete series of microcontrollers lab videos. In this we will be having hardware explanation as well as the software coding part. I want to thank Miss Manjula. She is our professor and due to her only this is an easy go. Actually, microcontrollers lab is a bit difficult, I understand, because I am in the same virtue right now. Hope you all will be benefited by this video. So let's continue. This will be a complete explanation about the hardware LPC2148. And guys, after this I will be uploading all the software videos also, so that you could also learn how to program it, and every link will be provided in the description. Kindly see the description.
So for executing part A programs, we never used this external ARM controller to fetch the output for the set of instructions we write for part A. But for part B, we are using this external controller, which is also LPC2148. This is the main part of LPC2148 controller. This is the chip where the entire coding for your LPC2148 kit is available. These yellow buttons are the input buttons through which you will give input and fetch the output, and you will stop giving the input also through these buttons. Now this is a button where there is something written called as external input, interrupt. So you have studied interrupts in your theoretical classes. Interrupts are mainly used to go and obtain the desired output. So you just go and change the given state. If it is in the on state, change it to off state. If the given thing is in the off state, if you want to change to the on state, you can do it with the help of interrupts. So this is an interrupt button. Now these are the two important ports which we'll be using to connect DC motor and the stepper motor. So you have studied stepper motor in module 4. This is how the stepper motor will look like. You have just studied theoretically, but in the lab we'll be seeing how practically we will make stepper motor to rotate. This is the stepper motor. So I will write the program. With the help of the program, whatever instructions I write, using those instructions, this stepper motor has to rotate. So directly I cannot connect this motor to this machine. I am doing it using with the help of the controller. So this is the portion where stepper motor should be connected. So this is you have the cable here. You have the cable here, so you have to connect it here. This portion you have to connect. Then whenever you are executing stepper motor program, so here there are 3 pins. Okay, here there are 3 pins. It is a power supply pin, voltage pin. First, by default for all the lab programs, we will be setting this chip. I will remove it. This is a small chip, through which we will specify what amount of power supply we are giving for the program for a controller to work. By default for all the lab programs, we will be using 5 volts. So how will you specify? There are 3 pins over here, 1, 2, 3. The first 2 pins, if I go and put this chip, it stands for 5 volts. It stands for 5 volts. Now I have connected to first 2 pins. By default for all the programs it should be 5 volts. Only for stepper motor it should be changed to the last 2 pins, because for stepper motor you need lots of power supply for its rotation. So from these 2 pins, the last 2 pins should be connected. Also, when you go for stepper motor programs execution, you have to use one external power supply also. So this is the wire we are using to go and supply the external power supply for only the stepper motor program. So where will you make this connection? You can see here, this is how the button looks like, power supply button. Now this is the point at which you have to go and power supply. This is the point at which you can see here, power supply is written here. At this point you should go and connect this power supply button. Only for stepper motor it is needed. Otherwise it is not needed, but if you are giving external power supply, this button should be on. By default for all the programs it will be in the off state. Whenever you are executing the stepper motor program, it has to be in the on state. Now this is the 4x4 keyboard. You have studied again this one in your theory class, 4x4 keyboard. Now if I press this button, first button, 0 should be displayed here. That we are doing with the help of the program. I will write the instruction in C language, give the instructions to my kit. Whenever this button, these buttons of 4x4 keyboard is pressed, corresponding output should be displayed onto this display panel which is available in the kit. Fine. So this is basically the 4x4 keyboard. This one, this is an analog to digital port. Fine. In the program we will give the values in the analog form. Those values should be converted and it should be displayed in the form of values. Whatever values you are displaying, converted values you are displaying, it will be displayed onto the yellow panel. If you want to see the different values, you have to just go and rotate this port. This is the port for seeing the output for ADC, analog to digital conversion. So whenever you want to see the analog output for analog to digital conversion, then you have to simply rotate on this. Every time you rotate, the values will keep on changing. Yes, then these are the two important LED slots you have. Fine. So you have one program on LED. Whenever you press the external interrupt, whenever you press on this, whenever you give an interrupt, the status of LED should go and change. Initially, if it is blown high, then if I press interrupt button, it will go to low state. It means it will be off. Again, when I press, it should toggle. Okay, so these are now you understand that the first two buttons in this interface, they are all LED buttons, using which we will be going and writing the program. Whenever the external interrupt is applied, the LED buttons will go and toggle from high state to low state to high state. Fine. So this is the brief introduction of LPC 2148 kit will be using for all the 8 lab programs. Fine. Now after having understood how the kit looks like, so this is an hardware DC motor. Again, for this you will be writing one program. Once the program is written, and you can see here, this should be connected to this smallest pin, white pin. Here bigger port stepper motor should be connected, smaller one DC motor should be connected. Care that you have to take into consideration is whenever DC motor is connected, power supply should be 5 volt. Whenever stepper motor is connected, power supply should be 12 volts and external power supply should be given. Then now after having briefly understood what actually the controller that we will be using, external controller that we will be using, now whatever you want to communicate with your controller and make it to execute your instructions, first of all you have to write your instructions. Correct? You should tell what this controller has to do. Functionalities of this controller should be defined by you. Based on your application, the controller will go and work.